Hello everyone. This is my full course of JavaScript. If you're new to web development, this is your career game changer. Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to this video. If you are new to this channel, you can check my JavaScript playlist so you can understand the fundamentals of JavaScript. Okay. Now back to the topic, how to set up Visual Studio Code in our machine. Okay. For that, I need to open my browser. Okay. In my case, I am using Microsoft Edge. You can use any browser. Okay. Just search Visual Studio Code. Visual Studio. So you can get suggestion like this. Just click this. And you can see the first link with visualstudio.com. Okay. Just open this. Okay. This goes to visualstudio.com website. So here you can see the preview of Visual Studio Code. Okay. Before going to download, just explore a little bit about Visual Studio Code. Okay. The major one is the Visual Studio Code supports more programming languages. For example, JavaScript, Python, and so many languages it's supporting. Okay, and it's having inbuilt debugger and inbuilt extensions. Extensions market means this is the extension market. So here you can search and install which extensions you need. Basically, extensions means some plugins. So it will help us in some way. Okay, just understand like this. So let go little deep. It's supporting intelligence. It is giving some intelligent auto filling option also. Okay, so it will help us. Okay, then debugger. If we are running on application means it will have some bugs, right? So it's help to debug. Okay, using this option. Okay, we can easily debug. And it contain built-in git, so we can easily track our version of the code. Okay, then it will having extensions as already told. Okay, now go a little bit so you can just read this so you can understand it little more. Okay, let's go down. Okay, see here it's giving deployment also option also. With Microsoft Azure you can deploy your web app, function app, or anything you can deploy from VS Code. Okay, so note this, it's very important one. Here you can see VS Coding support for JavaScript, Python, Java, and many language supporting. Okay, now you can, if you are using Windows means just click this. If you are using Linux means use this. Mac means click this. Okay, I am using Windows 11, so I am clicking Windows. So it started downloading. So it's having 20 on MB, I guess. I think 89 MB. So based on your internet speed, it will download. Okay, so I'm having good internet, so it's download quickly. Okay, now little explore this docs. Okay, if you click this docs you can see the documentation given by the VS Code. You can just read this. Okay, if you have time. Yeah, they are giving get started guide, user guide, and so source control guide, terminals, languages, Node.js. You can explore this. Okay, it's very useful. Okay, now the VS Code is downloaded. Where I check download. Okay, here I check the downloads. I click this open file. Okay, it's asking me to accept the agreement. Okay, just read this license, then click I accept the agreement. Click next. Then it's asking where the file is need to store. In my case, app data, programs, MS. Okay, I click next. Then select the start menu folder. Okay, don't create startup menu folder. If you need this means just enable it. I don't need, so I'm clicking next. Select additional task. Okay, here you can see the some details it's asking. Okay, I need desktop icon, so I'm just enabling this checkbox. Okay, I'm clicking next. Ready to install. Okay, if I click install, it will start install. Okay, setup is preparing to install Visual Studio Code on your computer. This take little time, I guess, but I'm using 16 GB RAM, so I guess it for me it's little fast. Based on your system, it will take time. Okay, it's extracting file. It's almost done. Okay, okay. Or yes, code is installed. Okay. Now finish this. So the VS Code is opened. So here you can see the layout of the Visual Studio Code. Okay, here it's showing some customer. Here it's suggesting some customization option. Okay, here you can change the theme. Okay, for example, which you can change the modes of the color theme like this or like this. Whatever you need, you can set it. You can change the theme here also inside the settings. You can see the themes options. Okay, you can change the themes here also. Then it's having file options. Here you can see the edit option, select view, go, run, terminal, help. And here you can see the file option. Here you can open the folder or you can clone the repository. Okay, anything you can use it here. Here you can see the search menu. It's very useful when you're working in a big project, means it's very much useful. You can search anything from here also. Okay, next one is source control. Here you can clone your GitHub repository, so you can easily you can easily manage the or code with your colleagues. Okay, here you can see the debug option. If you are running web application, means while developing you can get some bugs, right? So this is very much useful for you, so don't get worried. You can explore this in little later. Here you can see extensions market. So here it's having more extensions, multiple extensions here it's having. You can install whatever you need. Okay, for example, I'm searching javascript. So you can see multiple extensions. Here you can see ES6 is snippet. So if you need this, means just install. For or one idea I am telling this. Okay, I hope that's it, guys. We'll write the code in this Visual Studio Code in next video. Okay, I hope this video is useful for you. If you have any feedback or suggestion, just post it in the comment below so I can learn from it. If you like my work, feel free to like, share, and subscribe my channel. Thank you.